Hello everybody, in this episode we're going to be talking about static members of a class. This video is sponsored by DiffBlue. DiffBlue offers a free AI-powered unit test generation tool for Java developers. DiffBlue writes your unit tests for you and delivers human-readable code to increase your test coverage and speed up your development, while ensuring you didn't break anything along the way. With a free community edition available as an IntelliJ plugin, DiffBlue is super easy to get started with. Best of all, as a viewer of my channel, you can get a free license upgrade to use the community edition for all commercial code, and 3 free months of the professional edition, which has additional features and support. Get started using the link below. Anything static on a class is accessed on that class directly instead of accessing it on an object. So up until this point, we've been creating new users. And this can apply for pretty much any class. We're just using these examples. But basically, we create a new user, and then we access data on that user object. Well, something that's static, we're going to access it on that capital user directly. So just as an example, you can literally do anything that's static. You can create a variable to store data, or you could create a method that is static. So what I want to do is I just want to create a variable to store some users in. So I'm in my user class, I'm going to scroll up to the top, and up here I'm just going to say public static admins. And the type for this is going to be, we'll just make this a list. So we'll say list of type user, which makes sense, admins. And then we need to import list from java.util. So that should pop up at the top there. And this is just a convenient way to store some users. It's attached to that user class, so we always have it in existence. So now instead of using this users list, and there's nothing wrong with using this list, I'm just illustrating how static data works. We'll just replace this with user.admins. And then we can assign it a new array list. And this also is a good point to call out. This is where using that list for the data members comes in. We're using that list, so then we can use, this is more general, so that means we could use an array list here, or we could use something like a linked list. The actual specific implementation is up to us. That the list is just an interface, or think of it as an abstract data type. So now instead of using users, we can just work with that admins directly. So user.admins.add, and we'll just do that for all of these. All right, so a little bit more typing on the left here, but overall it's not too bad. Same thing here, user.admins.size, user.admins.get, and then user.admins. All right, so I think I got rid of all the errors. We should be able to run this and get the same exact output. Caleb U. Sally, Caleb U. Sally. And you can see this whole time we're accessing it directly on that user class. So that is an introduction to static data members. We haven't really talked about static methods, so I think we'll talk about that in the next episode.